Hey guys, this is MegaComrade Officer Clement Eranomigho Edegbe, broadcasting live from Dallas, Texas, United States. Today's date is Wednesday, June 18, 2025. At about 4:42 p.m. here in Dallas, Texas, United States Central Time. First of all, I want to thank God Almighty for everything He have done in my life. I thank you, Lord. I thank you, Lord. I thank you. I thank you. And oh God, oh God. You see, in this life, but people, you don't understand. When you have God in your side, and you don't let obstacle, you don't let obstacle, you don't let problem, home problem, family problem, friends problem, whatever problem, derail your desire, you will always excel. Please share this video. I did not come online since because of many reasons. The only reasons that I can disclose to you all is because I was waiting for Texas Department of Public Safety documents and many things they were sending me in. Then I reply, I reply, they send, I reply, they send, I reply, they send, email, blah, blah, blah. So at the end of the day, I got done with it. So, social media, it will not carry you to the finish line. Social media is your voice. You make your voice if you want to help the public. I did not come to social media because I want to make money. When I started social media, there was no money in it. And if you can check my Facebook right now, I don't get anything on it. If I get money on social media, it might be $100 because terrorists have destroyed it. So let us not dwell on that right now. I want you all to celebrate with me. If really you love good things, if really you love good news, you want to excel in life, it is very, very important for you to watch this video. Let me tell you, you see this abroad that we came. It's not easy. Anybody that tell you that it's easy, that person is lying. I'm telling you, it's not easy. And if you are not educated and you are tired of studying, continuous study, continuous education, don't come to America. Don't come to America. Can you imagine how someone's life can just change within 48 or more than that hours? Your life will just change. This God is very good. Though. If I like, I come on social media to talk. If I don't like, I don't come on social media. One thing that God have done for me is that I will never suffer till I die. Poverty. There's nothing as difficult to fight than poverty. Let me tell you, this God is so wonderful. Destiny, how are you doing? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. For the past 3 days now, I have not spoke to my daughter. I'm going to share that with you, and I will tell you why. Before I embark on my exam, after they said, I said, how am I going to study? How can I go write exam without studying? I need to study. I told my daughter, I said, please, help me with this, help me with that. She said, okay, daddy. She went she checked it. She said, daddy, this is too much. You cannot. I said, what do you mean? It's too much. He said, daddy, it's too much. I give up. Then my wife asked me, say, how are you going to do? Before we get to the mail, if I want you all to listen. He said, how are you going to do this? My American woman said, he said, she don't know how I'm going to do this. I said, I'm just going to leave everything for God. But I said, but heaven help those who help themselves. As I arrive in that premises, you see rich men, big men. Hold on, let me remove this face so that you all can see my face. I am very, very happy. I am very, very, very happy, guys. I am very, very happy. Let me tell you, it don't matter what people call you, what people say about you, how they want you to go down. The ability to be able to face your fear, underline that word, face your fear, tackle your problem. Don't wait for others to do it for you. Arrive. All of them, they gave me advice. They said I should just go home. They came with a big fire, big man, rich man with suit. I said, what? I went to the officers that was on duty. I said, please, this is my problem. Oh, they said, okay, you might just want to go home. You can take your exam next time. I said, wow. That means I'm finished. I can't start all over again. I don't want to start all over again. They said, how long you been in this? How long you been in that? I said, yeah, I've been doing this for years. I've been this for years. I went to management school. They said, did you graduate? I said, yes, I graduated. They said, okay, how come it's not in your resume? I said, because for some certain reason, I don't just tell people about it. But I have the knowledge. I don't have the certificate because the certificate, something happened. I did not get it. They say, why didn't you go back? I said, no, we are not talking about that now. I want to face this fear. I want to do it. I asked, how many chances do I have to do this exam? They said 2 times. You do it 1 time, the only chance you have again to do is one more time. It's over. Oh boy! First they talk of celebration. This one they talk of thing. Oh. Hold on, let me just remove this enemy of progress. I'm just gonna ban you. So I hate people that are not happy when someone is successful. So to shorten the whole story, my people, this thing happened. I'll be checking. They will say pending. Results are pending. Result is pending. I say, So, thank you so much, David. Hey, my wife asked me. When I got home, my wife was the first person that asked me, said, did you pass? I said, no, we cannot see the result until we're gonna log into the state department. We're gonna log into the state this thing. Then that is how we're gonna see the result. Oh God, what am I doing here? They don't even know what I'm doing. God damn. I did not even know what I'm doing. Did I share this video here? Let me see. Wow, I've not even shared this video more than what I'm supposed to do. God, Jesus. Okay. So, guys, David, thank you. I'm really, really happy. I'm really, really happy. Very happy. Let me tell you, it don't matter whatever you do in this life. Be proud of what you do. Be happy. Anything you are doing, whether you are a wheelbarrow pusher, you are a shit carrier, whatever you are doing, be happy with it. You know, don't shy away from it. Let the whole world know what you are doing. Don't hide. You know, don't hide. Be proud of what you do. You know what I mean? So this one say, I'm talking of myself. You are talking of APC. I'm coming to that, my people. Celebrate with me. Celebrate with me. Be happy with me. It's not easy. As old as I am still doing all this. Then you see a young man, they don't want to do nothing. You know what I mean? So try to be happy with me. Even though you don't like me, you know, pretend to be happy. So to shorten the whole story, as I log in, I saw something, I smiled. My wife was taking a shower. I did not talk. My daughter has been calling me since I did not answer phone. My son called me. He said, Dad, how did the exam go? I said, son, I don't know. I said, but I know I'm gonna fail it, but I intend to do it for the second time. I said, because I did not read the whole everything. I said, but I did to some extent what I learned in school. Do the one you know, there figure the rest out. You know, fuck around the answers. Eventually, you will get it. So I just laugh. My people, when I find out that I pass, I run to the bathroom. I put the bathroom glass door, whatever you call it. Whoo! I went to the second one. Whoo! My wife said, what? My wife was taking a shower. I said, guess what? He said, only what? He said, did you pass it? I said, yes, my wife. I was afraid for her not to fall in the bathtub. Damn. I said, okay, what's next now is to call Tessie department of so and so. I called them. They were on the phone. We're talking. They say, you need this, you need that, you need this, you need that, you need this. Then I said, okay, what about the FBI background check? They said, oh, yeah, it's successful. It's done, completed, clean. I said, what? I said, okay. I said, okay. What do I need to do? They said, this is what you need to do. This is what you need to do. That is what you need to do. I said, okay, because me, oh my God, I am so happy. You know what? I am so happy. I am so happy. I have never done anything illegal in this country. Not in Nigeria, not in anywhere. Since I came to this country, it's like I knew that whatever you do now, it will affect you. Even when people try to put me in trouble, I said, what? After when I survive it, I said, you know what? I'm just going to go into law enforcement agency. That is how I become a correctional officer. That is how I've been living my life, doing what I need to do. But for those of you just sit in one place, expect me to suffer, to labor while you are enjoying, while I was busy putting my life together, one or two things together. All this thing did not just start one day. It started almost 30 years ago. So you see this abroad that we are. Oga, they never call result. We all are just beginning. We are just beginning. Okay, why are you insulting anyone here? Why? You came here, people are happy, celebrating. You are here insulting my fans. Well, that being said, guys, yesterday we stopped in somewhere. We stopped in somewhere. Officer Edegbe, I want to use this opportunity to call on all Nigerians. I repeat, MegaComrade Officer Clement Eranomigho Edegbe, as I celebrate decades of dedication, unwavering service, I want to use this opportunity to urge all Nigerians to rally behind President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in the fight against insecurity in Nigeria. With over 25 years of dedication, I stand tall as a paragon of integrity. Modern safe haven where hope drives in challenges, amid challenges. I want to beg Nigerians. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu cannot fight insurgency alone. As a security personnel over decades of experience, of resiliency, I am begging you all to stand down, listen to our president, understand where he's coming from, know the challenges he's facing, know that it's not easy. But one thing that I know President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for is a man of resiliency. He does not stop. He fight harder, whatever obstacle that he come across. He fight and take the bull by the horn. And at the end, he always overcome it. Look at the roles to his presidency. It was not easy. Look where I am coming from. From day one, I continue to fight. The ability, the power, and the force that channel my strength is the same power and the same force I am using to beg you, to appeal to you, to know that the problem that we are in Nigeria today is unbearable. We will not survive it if we divide. We will not survive it if we criticize each other. The only way we are going to overcome the problem of insecurity in Nigeria if we all come together, unite as one, with one voice, and face and tackle the problem of insecurity. Believe me, we will combat all this insurgency. We will reduce it to a minimal level whereby we will contain it. But understand one thing. If we are divided against our president, the result is not going to be pretty. We have no other person that will be able to tackle the problem of insecurity in Nigeria that I can see today other than President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. If you don't believe me, you might call it a joke. I am talking from the experience of security. As a security expert, I know what it takes. You don't have to believe me. Let's bring you this video. Join me and let's watch this.
Say, look, they want you to, they won't carry this country, make it become their own. Make them come and say, they Fulani too. Now then get Nigeria. Fulani nationality movement. Now them attempted to assassinate me. They wanted to kill me. Now only God helped me that day. I tell you, these people say Nigeria, now the only country where belongs to them. They don't write them. I have documents to show this. I don't send them to president. I don't send them to police. I don't send them to DSS. These people say, look, nothing will stop them because they wanted this revolution in 1800 and they could not achieve it by Ottoman Danfodio. But now they must take over. That they have the money, they have the power, they have the weapons, and they have everything. So this time they must take over.
You hear it? So you can see what the president is facing. You heard it. Do you think Atiku Abubakar, who is a Fulani insurgency manager, Fulani herdsman cartel, do you think Atiku Abubakar will fight his people? No. Do you think Peter Obi will be able to face Fulanis? Of course, no. Foul. Goodluck Jonathan would have been good. But unfortunately, Goodluck Jonathan don't have the courage. He don't have the courage. Goodluck Jonathan is too gentle. We need a rugged and dogged president like President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who do what he want, how he want it, provided he yield a good result. This is Nigeria that we all will live in if we are not careful, if we don't come together. This is Nigeria. This is not Afghanistan. This is Nigeria. Nigeria military base. This is Fulani. You all saw it. So now, Eranomigho, you all saw Fulani terrorist group are now using Nigerian military vehicle, Nigerian police. You all saw it. So, my fellow Nigerians, let me tell you, the politicians that are looking at me today, I can choose not to even worry about it. I can stay in United States here. I guarantee you within 10 years, with what God has given me now, I can become a multi-millionaire in America. Not in naira, in dollar. Within 10 years. I guarantee you I will make $1 million. Not even up to 10 years. I'll become a multi-millionaire in dollar. I will live perfectly. You know, God have changed my life. God know that I have nobody. Why do I want to have a lot of children? Because I want to build my own family, knowing fully well that the only people you can trust in this life is yourself, your children, and your loved ones. Legends say, why you never make this money since the 100 years in America? I've not been in 100 years in America. I've not been 100 years in America. America is a place where you build your structure gradually. If you don't rush in it, you gradually build it. It will get to a point. You will just elevate. That is what just happened to me. Boom. Sometimes we make mistakes because we are rushing to help our family, do this, do that. We rush, we make mistake. We fall back. We start all over again. With my experience and with my education, I was able to start all over, not even that long. Because I have built this education around myself, and what I have studied and what I know is in my head, it's not borrowed. I was able to use it to navigate myself to be the position that I am today. So, I believe me or not, what I am today, the position God has placed me today, there's no politician that will call me and say, come to Nigeria, come and help me to do this, without sitting down, negotiate, tell you this is what I got, this is what I have. Let's see if you can beat it. If you can't beat it, fuck it. I don't need you. I don't need you. I'm not desperate. I built my family. I am proud of myself. By special grace of God, by next year, we have 2 graduates. 2. In a prestigious university. 2, not 1, 2. So hopefully in the next 2 years, or 4 years time, 3 years time, I will have 4 or 3. I invest in my family. I do not want what I went through. Nobody brought me to America. I brought myself here. I know how I suffered in Cape Verde, suffer in Senegal, do sell soap, this thing, do soap, go to Cape Verde, sell, start killing cow, open a restaurant. I own a restaurant in Cape Verde, open up a restaurant, selling cow, beef. I suffered. I struggled. Those that were not ready to struggle, they are behind. Nobody brought me to America. Nobody took me to Cape Verde. Nobody took me to Belgium. Nobody took me from Belgium to America. I did it for myself. And since I've been in America, I have done well. I have done well, my brother. So, is it Peter Obi? No. I want you all to listen to Kenneth Okonkwo. Let's listen to him. This is a person that knows
Peter Obi himself came out publicly to say the people that are doing this convention did not consult people. This convention should not go on.
Just listen.
This convention should not go on. And then the convention went on.
Peter Obi
after warning them.
Where
And
Peter
then,
Obi wanted
knowing
what?
the
Listen.
consolidating for 2027, And the first platform you start with is your party. In Nigeria, there's no room for independent candidacy. So you must have a party, a political party, as your platform. And when we moved into Labour Party, nobody was interested in the structure of the Labour Party because we moved in for the election. So nobody even wanted to ruffle any structure of Labour Party. That was why when people wanted to assault Labour Party, I took it that they wanted to assault our electoral chances, and I fought fiercely against that. When you hear all those other factions fighting Labour Party then, and we always succeeded. Then after that, there now came a convention where we needed now to start showing the world whether we are serious in building a virile democratic party or not. Whatever you told the world before 2023 will not matter in 2027 because there will be no new thing you will tell them. It is what you do from 2023 to 2027 that they will judge you with. And I raised the advice that we said we are fighting against the structure of criminality. We said we are better off even if we lose doing the right thing than winning doing the wrong thing. That this is the litmus test. And then when we entered into the convention, I, as the spokesperson, was not even informed about the convention. I saw it leaked when the letter was leaked in the social media. But because I was not interested in being an executive of Labour Party or being interested in any elective post, I was like, I wanted to keep quiet until Peter Obi himself came out publicly to say, the people that are doing this convention did not consult people. This convention should not go on.
You can
This
imagine.
convention should not go on. And then the convention went on after warning them. And then, knowing the consequence that a leader has said something and the people did not follow the leader. The next thing is that the leader ought to embark on doing something to ensure that his order was obeyed. I called Peter Obi privately.
Now, wait.
You made this public statement. Do you mean it?
Now, only Labour Party, Peter Obi, they deal with now. They know they listen to her. Not to talk of the whole Nigeria. Only Labour Party.
Or was it a political statement? Because I have no dog in this fight. And then he said, he meant it. Can't I see that he did not even attend the convention?
Okay.
And I'm like, what a cheek. What gave these people the power to continue when our leader has spoken? And that was when I came out to say that convention is illegal and is null and void, and presented my facts by law, because in fairness, it was an illegal convention.
Okay.
That was how I said, no, it can't stand. Then you, the Peter Obi that said that, after a little while, they went and lied to Peter Obi that INEC has accepted them. That was a lie they told him. And then Peter Obi surreptitiously went back to them. And I'm like, sir, you have made a public statement on integrity. Even if INEC has accepted these people, that is not a criterion for you to go back and start dealing with them. Because these people have shown that they are not democratic. If you go back to them, they will destroy your political career.
Okay.
And everything you have said about integrity and everything will die. That these people are now agents in the hand of the government to destabilize you.
Okay.
That it should not try it. And that since you have made a public statement and we have started acting on it, if we go back, it's going to affect our integrity. Me,
Okay.
I don't go back. Because not only that you said it, it is true that what they did was absolutely illegal and unconstitutional. If you go back to them, I will not go back to you. I
Okay.
will not go back with you. And you know what? I called all the people that were in the inner circle and told them the same. Look at what our guy is trying to do. He wants to go back with the Abure people. If he does it, he's not going to go back with me, because I do not swallow back my words.
Okay.
And after saying all those things, within like 72 hours, he went back to Abure's office to publicly endorse them. And when he was there talking to them, one of the leaders in that executive sent me the video to mock me that the person I'm fighting for against them has come to their office to endorse them. What am I waiting for? That was the first time I made a public statement that I disassociate myself from anything Abure and his executive. And that was the last time I sat down with Peter Obi to talk.
Wow.
And then we continued. Because I told Peter Obi, if because they lied to you, or even they told you that INEC, because then he didn't know they lied to him, but I know, being a lawyer, I said, assuming without considering that INEC has even recognized them, INEC recognized Tinubu. So why not let us go back with him? So I told him, because one philosopher, Alan Kasden, he said, never compromise your principles, even if it will lead to difficulty in the short term. Never compromise your principles, even if it will lead to problems, to difficulties in the short term. That's my policy. So, if INEC recognize them and you know they did the wrong thing and you want to go with them, then you are a politician of convenience, not a politician of conviction. And I told him, you are going into a problem. And so we continued. I disassociated myself and continued on that platform. It dawned on him, because when he went to endorse them, he saw the backlash. Then he said, no, he's looking for reconciliation. I said, fine. That is still a very good escape route for him, if he can, maintain it and distance himself from them. It was when INEC now publicly disassociated itself from Julius Aburi. That was when Obi now came out and became neutral. And I'm like, sir, you cannot be neutral on this issue. Something has to be done. And then, even when INEC dissociated themselves, Labour Party did not have leadership, and confusion was breeding everywhere. I said, sir, you cannot be neutral. You have to say something. NLC had a meeting, and all of us came there. And he said he prefers to sit on the fence. And I'm like, hold on. In front of everybody, I said, sir, this is not something you can sit on the fence. A leader must take a decision. And he insisted he prefers to sit on the fence. And I said, okay. When he left, all the people there, we are so annoyed. I still begged them. I said, please. Because I know that his political career is on the line. I still begged them. I said, please, let's write a letter to him and still give him time to take decision. Because everybody wanted to implement whatever is his wish. Because people were fighting for him. We wrote a letter to him and still gave him some time. He still did not reply at all. That was when we came up with the caretaker committee idea. It was my brainchild. I went into the constitution and I told them, the NWC having been rejected, this is the only choice we have legally. And that was how it was carried. And Alex Oti, the governor Alex Oti, took it upon himself because he's a more decisive person. And then organized the woman here trip where they, chose and Obi came and announced the caretaker chairman.
My fellow Nigerian, there's some legend. I don't know what you write. You said if you are really a patriotic Nigerian, I should quit my job and come to Nigeria. Well, quit my job and come to Nigeria to come and do what? God just blessed me. You see, God just today. Sayafe. Today, God just improved my life, improved my family life. Let's say in the next 5 years, I will be one of those that people will say, these are the Nigerians that are doing well in overseas. At least my name will be among of the magazine. The ability to be able to improve from what God have given me. My own challenges, my own life story is going to be something that people will give people hope. People that have lost hope in life with what I've been through or with what I was able to accomplish all my life. I know where I came from. I'm sitting in this chair today. I'm sitting with hope. I'm sitting in this chair today. I'm sitting with happiness, with joy, overwhelmed what God have done for me. What no politician could do for me. What no Baba or whatever could do for me. America did it for me. I cannot ask for more from God, but give me good health. God have given me a ladder that I can climb. If I am called to duty in Nigeria, knowing fully whether I will be able to contribute the way I want, not the way they want, why not do it? I will do it. I will do it. Don't you see my face here that is born? This is the scar of fighting for the people. So, legend, I believe you will understand where I'm coming from. I have done well for myself. I have done well for my children. I am in America here raising my kids with no father help, with no mother help, with no family help. We did it by ourselves. With no mother-in-law. My mother, nothing. My mother don't want to come to America. My mother-in-law is dead. She's dead. So we did it. We raised our children by ourselves. I'm proud of myself.
After that day,
listen, this is
Julius Abure people went to
why
court.
I told people
Obi even told them that if they go to court and win, he will support them. After he's announcing the caretaker committee. And they went to court and won to take decision. Because everybody wanted to implement whatever is his wish. Because people were fighting for him. We wrote a letter to him and still gave him some time. He still did not reply at all. That was when we came up with the caretaker committee idea. It was my brainchild. I went into the constitution and I told them, the NWC having been rejected, this is the only choice we have legally. And that was how it was carried. And Alex Oti, the governor Alex Oti, took it upon himself because he's a more decisive person. and then organized the Umahia trip where they, chose and Obi came and announced the caretaker chairman. After that day, Julius Abure people went to court.
Let's
Obi
you.
even told them that if they go to court and win, he will support them. After he's announcing the caretaker committee. And they went to court and won. And Obi abandoned the caretaker committee and started working with them.
Yeah.
I was still maintaining my stand. I still told the whole world. I said the High Court decision is not according to the law. Because I'm a minister in the Temple of Justice. And our first rule in professional conduct is that we are trained to uphold the rule of law. Abure went to Court of Appeal, as in the caretaker committee went on Court of Appeal. And Abure won.
Yeah.
By then, Obi had made up his mind that these people are the authentic one. And he was working with them.
Yeah.
The gubernatorial election in Anambra State, it was Abure people that brought the candidate of Labour.
Yeah.
Obi worked with them on that. And then I made it clear after the Court of Appeal decision, and I saw that Obi is still working with these people. Remember, they asked the legal advisor of Labour Party openly, and he said Obi is working with them. Within the time they went to court, I maintained my stand that the High Court and the Court of Appeal, they are in error because that did not accord to the law, because the law is very clear. The Supreme Court has held that the court does not have any jurisdiction to interfere in the internal affairs of political party. And I say this is the position of the law. And the High Court and the Court of Appeal erred in law. And that even if they go to Supreme Court, and Supreme Court holds that they are right, I am done with Labour Party.
Yeah.
Because I have seen what they are doing, and that's not what should be done. And my principle will not allow me, knowing that they are not doing the right thing, to follow them.
Okay.
So I resigned from the Labour Party because I said, whatever is the decision of the Supreme Court, whether it is for caretaker or for Abure them, I do not think I want to work with this set of politicians that do not have principle. And throughout the time I worked with Obi, I never consulted, worked with any politician whatsoever. And I'm making a public statement. When I was in PDP, I never consulted and worked with any politician outside PDP. When I was in APC, the same thing. When I was in Labour Party, the same thing. So I resigned from Labour Party. And then, when the Supreme Court gave judgment, that was when Obi remembered again the caretaker committee.
But yeah.
Caretaker committee was in abeyance. As a matter of fact, I was the one who even going to the press when they asked me anything, defending them. Even when I resigned from Labour Party. Because as you know, I'm a public affairs analyst. And I state the facts anytime as clear as possible.
Okay.
So when the Supreme Court gave judgment, it was in favor of the caretaker committee. That was when Obi came back. And when we had that meeting, he said, let us take the CTC to INEC. And they went to INEC. And then they took the CTC there. Yet INEC did not do anything. INEC was delaying. And since then, what has he done? So the issue here is that Obi, when he said that somebody betrayed him, it is not true.
Okay.
Obi is the one betraying himself. And let me tell you the gospel truth. Nobody is murdering Obi's political career. Obi is committing political suicide. And I mean it. Because I recall when we were campaigning, I went to the national office when I saw their mindset and pleaded with every member of Labour Party that nobody should campaign or endorse any candidate who is not a member of Labour Party. Till today, when I was Labour Party, I did not endorse any candidate from councillorship to the presidency. The same will be endorsed candidates of other political parties publicly. The gubernatorial candidate of another party was who will be endorsed in Cross River State,
Right,
rather than the Labour Party gubernatorial candidate publicly. When I'm saying anything I did with Obi, it is only the ones that had been public. Anything we discuss confidentially, I would never say unless he brings it up. So everything I'm telling you is something that's already in the public. So,
guys, bear with me. The printer is printing some document for me. That is the noise you are hearing. It's a printer.
So at the end of the day, it was still Obi that endorsed the candidates of other political parties, apart from Labour Party.
Okay.
I recall when I took some Labour Party candidates to the national headquarters, begging that they should be endorsed. I knew the obstacles that I had to pass. So the issue here is when he's trying to make that insinuation, when I was telling him that these people, they were going to sell him out, that if he follows them, I will not follow him. He said I was behaving rascally. I was trying to make him I'm in a haste, that I'm suggesting, trying to make insinuations, because he likes to make insinuations.
Hey!
What is he saying today? The same Obi is saying the government is using these people against him. The same thing Kenneth Okonkwo told him how many months ago? For crying out loud, if you're a leader, you are in such a party, you have 2-3 options. The first one is, if you see that these people are criminals the way you want to paint them now, you leave the party if you can't solve the problem as a leader, so that your followers will not be confused, and so that you don't get so close to the time of the next election that you would have nothing to do about it. Now, you did not leave. You remained with them. Why? Because you're in cahoot with them in everything they're doing. In all the primaries that the Aburedem organized, none was organized without Obi's approval. Whether in Imo, whether in Edo, whether in Ondo, and now in Anambra. And that was why Obi campaigned for all the candidates that came out of it. So you're in cahoot with these people in private. In public, you want to paint another image. No, you're just being a politician of convenience, not a politician of conviction. So where does Kenneth Okonkwo come into this? When I couldn't take it anymore, I left. And before leaving, I had nothing to do with any politician. Nothing. So the issue here is that a P2B, you're not a team player. You're not a great manager of political issues. And you're looking for your problem outside you. I told him that whatever happens to Labour Party has happened to his political career. Because anytime you're stepping out into a coalition, the destiny of your political future is no longer in your hands. Because you have to subordinate your own interest to the interest of the coalition. Labour Party is not viable now as a party to prosecute presidential campaign. So his political destiny lies now in the coalition, or he is not going to make any impact whatsoever in 2027. So when he insinuated that Kenneth Okonkwo betrayed him, sorry, Obi betrayed himself.
Wow.
He is just committing political suicide.
Since you've made reference to the coalition, let's take it from there. What's your general assessment of the viability of the coalition being midwifed by opposition political parties, and are you part of it?
Yes, I am part of the coalition. And in all honesty, the opposition does not even have a choice, because the individual political parties are not viable. So it's not even as if they have a choice. If they can't, if the coalition cannot succeed, let all of them unanimously go and endorse Tinubu.
Bah!
No, you
Bah!
don't waste the time of Nigerians.
Bah!
I'm not
Breaking
the
news!
kind of person that will come and not tell you the truth.
Breaking
I know
news!
what people suffered in 2023. They stayed in the rain.
Let me tell you. Hey, Eranomigho. Hey! This is the appeal I gave everybody. Let everybody go and endorse Tinubu. Everybody should join me. Oh. You see her now, as they shout for social media now, tomorrow, they don't will remember Eranomigho, but I don't care. God has blessed me. I see Kenneth Okonkwo endorsing President Bola Ahmed Tinubu very soon. Kenneth Okonkwo, all the obedient out there, I don't know if they're still obedient. Be obedient to Nigeria. Be obedient to our president. Let all of us carry shovel, dig Nigeria out of grave that Nigeria is right now. Let us work together. Let's work together. Hi. Oh, Kenneth, hey, this thing when you talk, it's with me. I bet make somebody buy me champagne. Well, I may call my wife, may buy me champagne.
Because he is just committing political suicide.
Since
What?
you made reference to the coalition, let's take it from there. What's your general assessment of the viability of the coalition being midwifed by opposition political parties, and are you part of it?
Yes, I am part of the coalition. And in all honesty, the opposition does not even have a choice because the individual political parties are not viable. So it's not even as if they have a choice.
Wow.
If the coalition cannot succeed, let all of them unanimously go and endorse Tinubu.
Huh.
No, you don't waste the time of Nigerians.
Hey,
I'm not the kind of person that will come and not tell you the truth.
I'm beginning to like
I
this
know
guy.
what people suffered in 2023. They stayed in the rain. They stayed in the sun
That's true.
to vote for us. I will not subject Nigerians to such suffering if I am not sure
I
that the
cannot
opposition
labor
parties are serious.
Say you know
You want
labor
to
is
deal
in
with
Jesus'
an
mighty name.
incumbent,
Share this video.
and you want to gallivant that you want to say
Midnight
you don't want to be
brokers.
united. And they want me to tell Nigerians to come and waste their time to fly home. Some people flew home from abroad.
That's true.
I know one young man that had a daughter. He had a problem with the wife, and the daughter was autistic.
Oh.
Yet he had to fly both of them home to vote for us. Then you're telling me you want to go alone, and you want me to come, and the opposition parties do not even have a choice. The only choice they have is to come together, consolidate their fortunes, and take out Tinubu. Nigerians will be willing to vote if they are sure that the oppositions are not in disarray, and if they are sure that their votes will count, if they are sure that when they vote, the politicians will be able to defend their votes, or at least galvanize them to defend their votes themselves. If they see that there is any politician who is not serious, who goes alone, they might ignore the politician. Because according to the law of thermodynamics, if you want to transfer energy from one matter to the other, some energy will unavoidably be lost. So even though we are in the coalition, eventually, I cannot guarantee you that everybody will end up being in the coalition. But if some people are leaving because of their personal selfishness, because of their personal considerations, Nigerians will be willing to ignore that person. But if it is because the opposition cannot on their own come together, then Nigerians will say, these people are not serious. If you cannot act in unity, how then will you even act in unity if we give you our votes? So the opposition do not even have a choice.
You see what I'm
They
saying?
must have to
Peter
coalesce.
Obi and
So
the rest.
I'm part
They
of it
cannot pilot the
because
affair
I'm
of
part of the
Nigeria.
people that believe
Tinubu carry
that this
go.
government has become an apology. Do you know when people are arrogantly, disorderly, and unconscionably evil? That's what this government has become.
What
I
government?
am telling
Your
you.
papa government. Your papa
How
government.
do you explain that hundreds of people are massacred in Benue
Okay, you're right.
under your nose?
You're right.
And the governor is shouting, crying. telling you what is happening. And yet,
Tinubu
you do not
alone
move
cannot do it.
in immediately. When one
Tinubu
person, an
alone
American,
cannot solve the
was
problem.
held in Niger State in Nigeria, they deployed all their resources to rescue the person.
Correct.
In Nigeria,
Correct.
you're rather taking resources away
That's America.
from
God bless America.
where the insurgents
bless
are
President
operating
Trump.
to take them to another place. Zulum said the resources that are needed to fight Boko Haram is being taken away to Northwest. And that is why the insurgency is resurfacing.
Unayera,
Why didn't you use that money that you want to that you used to buy your private jet? Why didn't you use it to buy those resources you need for the Northwest? At least as a matter of priority, to prioritize the life and welfare of your
have
citizens.
you washed your hand?
You can still get a private jet when things are sorted out. Why would it be your first priority? After you're removing fuel subsidy, that people are paying 1,000 naira plus for
Pray that
what
you still
they
pray.
were paying 100 naira plus.
Most
And
people-
you're telling me it was a wise thing you removed subsidy. No, it was a wicked thing.
Call. Call. Samangwe. Call you. All right. So, guys, as you can see, Kenneth have just said it all. Anyone that wastes his time to go and support Peter Obi, you are wasting your time. That is just the fact. Let's go ahead and finish it. We don't want to play this tomorrow. Tomorrow's show is going to be great.
It was not a demonstration of wisdom. It was a demonstration of wickedness. Because people that were earning 30,000 and you increase this fuel first before increasing their salary,
Buhari is the
how
one
would
that
they
did that.
survive? So it is not anything secret that we have more malnourished children in Nigeria now than in war-torn Sudan. It was as a result of the wicked policies of making transportation unaffordable. Farmers cannot go to farm, renovate, because what Tinubu, with 240 million naira, you refurbished. The coalition is very important, and Nigerians are waiting for the coalition. Is it not amazing that when Governor Umeno went to APC, that 3 commissioners, as I heard, said they were not going with him. Even one commissioner had 2 portfolios, risking his livelihood. You can imagine the level
Okay.
that Nigerians detest APC.
Okay,
However,
guys, we heard him. One thing I want to guarantee you people, Atiku will never be the president of Federal Republic of Nigeria. I stood with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu without fear or favor. I don't need anything from you. I don't need anything. God has blessed me. All I just have to do is to work hard, put my resources on what God has given me. Boom, boom, boom. That's it. So I can just come to social media just to come because I care for my country. I care for people. Not I'm on social media because I want to fight, so that one politician to come and make me a human being. No. God have just blessed me. The only thing you can do now is to patronize me. When the time comes, my website will be out in many things. I'm doing a lot of things that people don't know that I'm working on right now. I want you all to know that I love you. I don't know who you're talking about, but be mindful of don't insult anybody. If Kenneth Okonkwo, you are the one you're insulting, that's good. So, my daughter, I'm going to finish now, okay?
Okay.
I love you.
Dad, why you wear your watch?
What? Huh?
Why you wear your watch?
Oh, my watch?
Uh-huh.
I wore it because I was going to go out, but I was so busy, I did not go out anymore. Daddy's coming, okay?
Daddy, I saw you yet.
Okay, you know what? Princess, Ide, Mado watch a TV, man. Oh, boy, mommy.
You know what's your TV able today?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Seriously, where's it? So, guys, I love you all. I love you. I love you all. Please share this video. I gotta go. God has blessed me. Please celebrate with me. Tap from my blessing. Oh, your society. Oh, how many? Oh, what was it? Cannot feel, cannot feel. What was it? Be proud of what you are. Always be proud of what you are. As a security expert, my honor is to do the best I can do for my country, Nigeria. So let us work together and see how we can help our president and help our country. God bless you. Good night, everyone. Afo. Good night. I love you all. Bye.